everybody. Today we are going to get moving. I'm going to call this workout Brain Gym. Let's start with having a chair, a sturdy chair close by. You're going to need that today. As well, if you have some soup cans, that's a great option. Or maybe you have some light weights at home, 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 4 pounds. Have those close by as well today. All right, we're going to start off. You could do this seated or standing with big arm circles. Getting those arms moving. Nice, slow and controlled. Good. And you're going to pause. We're going to go the opposite direction. Loosening up those shoulders. We want to maintain good mobility through those shoulders. And from lots of sitting, they often get very tight. Good. Next up, you may want to use your chair for a bit of balance or a countertop. We're going to do a hip opener. We're going to start on one leg. You're going to go out and around and then back. All right? Imagine you're getting ready to step over something and then step back. Let's try. For 5. Good. 4, so my knees going up and over. Standing tall, 3. This is working balance and working through those hips. Last 2, yours might look smaller than mine and that's okay. Last 1. And back. Good. All right, trying it on the other side. Standing up nice and tall. My feet are somewhat close together. Again, I'm stepping over and back. Let's try for 5. Here we go. For 5. Good. 4. 3. Still standing up tall. Last 2. Last 1. Amazing. Next up, we're going to do a little chest opener. So take those arms together, big open and close. Knees are soft. You can do this seated as well. Good. Now we're going to change this up. You're going to take your arms to 90 degrees and you're going to close and open for 5. Good. You can do this seated. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Whew. Roll those shoulders, shake them out a little bit. Next up, if you have a hallway, this is ideal so that you can kind of reach out and use the wall for a little bit of balance. Or a kitchen counter or bathroom counter works great. Somewhere where you can kind of have something to hold onto. But what we're going to start off with is a little bit of a traveling high knee. So level 1, just the knee. And you're going to move forward. Level 2 is we're going to try and go hand to opposite knee. Standing tall. All right, let's get ready to do that. We're going to work for about 30 to 40 seconds here. Go ahead and start. Hand to opposite knee. Chest is tall. Good. Once you get to the end of your space, turn and go the other way. Hand to opposite knee. Standing tall. Again, we don't want any falls, so make sure you're in a spot where you can be safe or reach out to be able to steady yourself. Got about another 10 seconds here. I am actually watching the clock, I promise. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Next up, level 1. This is a button kick. Bringing your heel to your rear end, just like so. You're going to then travel that if you can, so you would move forward. This is what we call a butt kicker or a hand curl. Level 2 is you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to reach behind you. A little cross heel touch. I'm going to show you from behind. Cross, cross, cross. A little bit tricky, all right? So let's do that for about 30 to 40 seconds. Ready? Let's go. If the reach behind is too much, lose it. Just do the heel hand curl. I can't speak. Heel curl. Hand curl. Good. Again, if you run out of space, just turn and go the other way. Excellent, trying to stand tall. Again, this is a bit of brain gym. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Coming to behind your chair or at your countertop, you're going to take your feet wide apart. I'm going to use this for a bit of balance. My feet are wider than my shoulders. Hips, knees, and toes point forward, so my feet are parallel. All right, from here, I'm going to stick my bum back, and I'm going to bend one knee. I should feel a big stretch to that inner thigh. Come back up and switch. Take your time here. Okay, we're getting a nice big stretch to the inner thigh. This is super important for hip and knee health. Good. Breathing. If you want to make this a little harder, take your hands off the chair, making sure you're sitting those hips back. We're watching that this front knee should not be past your toe. Okay, your bum is back so that this knee stays behind the toe line. Good. If this feels good, you can take this to a step out and reach. Okay, keep going at whatever level is best for you. Good. Let's try for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Next up, we're going to use that chair. Now, if you have worked with me before and you have a set of mini bands, you could put a light to medium band on just above your knees to add difficulty to this movement. But starting off level 1, feet shoulder width apart. We're working on getting up out of the chair, unassisted. So you're going to lean forward, press into your feet, and stand. At the top, you're going to punch, punch, then back down. Up, punch, punch, back down. I want you to really focus on keeping your knees apart. Notoriously, when people squat, their knees will buckle on the way up or on the way down. We don't want that. Feet shoulder width apart. Knees apart because it helps your inner and outer thighs engage. Plant your feet flat into the ground. Lean forward, get your weight into the feet, and big push. Punch, punch. All right, let's do this 8 times. Here we go. 8. Again, if you're at home and you wanted to make this harder, you could put that band around those knees. 7, or you could pick up those cans of soup or those light weights and add them into your hands. Uh-oh, I've already lost track. I think we got 6 more. 6. Linda's gonna be mad that I miscounted. That's okay. 5. Linda keeps me in check to make sure that I'm counting properly. 4. Think shoulders down. Again, lean forward, push. 3. Good, especially on the sit down. Drive those knees apart. Last 2. 1 more. Up. Good, excellent, beautiful. All right, now if you have that band at home, you can put that around your knees or your ankles. We're gonna do side step. If you don't have a band, you're just gonna do just like this. All right, so take a second if you need to hit pause, put that band on, or do it without a band, or side stepping. Hips, knees, and toes point forward. Join me when you're ready. Good. Shoulders down and back. Nice tall posture. Again, you could do this without any band, as you can see what I'm doing right now. This would be level 1. I could do this against a wall or along the countertop. Have something that I can reach out and steady myself with. Or if I wanted to make it harder, I'm adding that band either around your ankles or just above the knees. Just make sure you're not going to trip yourself. Good. 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Next one. Oh, I forgot my little ball. Either way, if you have a little ball at home, you could, okay? Or if you have a small throw pillow or a stuffed animal, that works really well. I'm going to do without, okay? But you're going to basically put that object in your hand. Sorry, I'm gonna start on this side. I'm gonna hold on to the wall or my chair for a little bit of balance, okay? Object in my hand, and I'm going to reach toward that opposite foot. This is called a standing dead bug, okay? Trying to keep my leg as straight as possible here, so I'm using my lower abdominals to lift that leg, and I'm trying to keep my posture up. Let's do this together. Here we go. We're gonna do 10. I'm not trying to use momentum. I'm trying to use those muscles to lift. 8. Breathe, stand tall. 7. My arms and legs are long and lean. 6. 5. Good. 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Beautiful. Shake it off. All right, we're going to do the other side. So hand, object goes into the other hand. Or do without, that's okay. Arm and leg go up, big stretch. Coming down, 10. 9, opposite hand to foot. 8, trying not to swing and use momentum. We're trying to use those muscles to lift. 5. 4. Good. 3. Last 2. And 1. Excellent. Shake it off. Beauty. All right. Last one here today. We're going to do a VW. Feel free, if you have that small object, to put it in behind your shoulder blades against a wall or a door, or you could be flat. Either works. You're going to walk your feet out a little bit so your knees are slightly bent. You're leaning against that wall. You're going to bring your arms up, and you're going to pull your elbows down towards your sides. Watching that we don't want to be arched through the rib cage. We're going to tuck the rib cage down so our torso is flat. All right, so flat back, feet are a little bit apart here, knees are slightly bent. Arms come up to the best of your ability, pull it down. Let's go for 10. Some people call my wall the wall of torture, mainly because of these. 8. You can decide for yourself at home. 7. I like to call them Dainty Watsons. 6. Breathe. 5. 4. Good. 3. 2. 1 more. Excellent. And walk it up. Beautiful. Roll those shoulders back. Take your hands on top of that counter or chair. Just a big sit back stretch. Open through those shoulders. Feel a stretch to the back of the legs. You can bend one knee and then the other a little bit. And then stand back up. Good, do that again. Big sit back stretch. Bending the knees a little bit, left and right, left and right. Good, and roll back up. Last time, big sit back stretch. Good, coming on back up. Come to seated on your chair for me. All right, sitting up nice and tall, a little bit near the edge of your seat, okay? Now, you're gonna start by putting one leg out and crossing the ankle over. And that might be as far as you get. That's level 1. You're gonna sit tall and gently lean forward. That's it, level 1. Level 2 is you might start to be able to creep that foot up a little higher. That still would be level 2. Level 3 is we get this anchored foot bent. Now this is a lot more of an aggressive stretch through that outer hip. Super important for dealing with things like back pain, sciatic issues, hip pain, knee pain. This is an important movement. Okay, so again, let's review that. Level 1, we kind of barely cross with my legs straight out. Level 2, I might get it a little higher. Level 3, I'm gonna plant that bottom foot, sit tall and gently lean forward. Do that with me. Couple deep breaths in through nose, out through mouth here. It's important to hold it longer than 10 seconds because for that first 10 seconds, the body resists the stretch. Good. Good, release that leg. This will get better with practice. All right, next leg. Level 1, put one leg straight out, and we might get a tiny bit of a cross, kind of at the ankles or shin. Okay, level 2, we might get that foot a little bit higher. And then level 3, we're gonna plant that bottom foot, sit nice and tall, and gently lean forward. Again, if you're at level 1 or 2, here, even still leaning forward, just hold on a little bit to your chair so you don't feel like you're gonna fall off. Okay, that can still be a good stretch there. Couple deep breaths in. Last one. Amazing. Good. Bring those shoulders up, drop them down. Drop your ear to one shoulder. And you're gonna take that free hand and place it on top of your head. I'm not pulling, I'm just allowing the weight to stretch through that neck. Release it, and the other side. Good, take a deep breath in, reach up. Breathe out. One more time, because 2 is my favorite number. Breathe out. Give yourself a pat on the back. Well done. Excellent work today. If that felt not too bad, you could go back and hit start at the beginning and do it a second time. But if you feel like you've gotten a good bit of movement in for the day, again, give yourself a pat on the back, call it a day, and I will see you next time. Bye.